Hey y'all, I thought that I would do a video responding to some of your comments, because I thought that that might be fun. So first off, I want to say thank you. Wow, I did not expect this level of engagement with the video. This is the most views I've ever gotten, and I've got 89 new subscribers as of the time I'm recording this video, which, to maybe some bigger, YouTubers or whatever, it might not seem like a lot, but this is kind of like huge for me. So thank you. And the comments have been overwhelmingly positive. I have received some negative comments, and I think that those are kind of going to be the ones that I talk about the most in this video. Some of them are hilarious, and some of them, I have like actual response. And yeah, but thank you to all the people who have just been so kind and so and subscribing and liking the video. Yeah, it really means a lot, especially for a really new and small creator like me. I really genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. So thank you. Okay, so the first ones that I want to address are all of the comments saying, who is this white woman? Why, you are a white person, you need to like shut up. To those people, I just want to say, get over yourselves. Yeah, I'm white, obviously. Like, I am probably the whitest of white. Like, I'm a ginger. I am the pastiest of pasty bitches. Like, I get it. To say that I can't have an opinion, I think is a little silly. Also, like, I don't think I've tried, I really, it was not in my intention, and I don't think I came across that way, but I really tried to, I wasn't trying to frame myself as some sort of like hip hop expert or like a person commentating on, Black culture in general. Like I literally said in the video, I'm not commenting on that. That's not my lane. There's already been other videos about that. So I think I made that pretty clear. But if for some reason that did not register or come across, like let this be me making that clear. I'm sorry, that was not my intention. I am an outsider here. When it comes to like hip hop music or like rap music, yeah, I am just a casual listener. I have artists that I really, really like that are in like my top five favorite artists, but I'm a rock and roll metal fan. That's what I normally listen to. That's what I was raised on. I'm literally named after a rock song. So yeah, I wasn't trying to commentate on like as some sort of, expert or person like that. So just wanted to address that. But if you're just saying I can't have an opinion because I'm white, then respectfully, fuck off. Okay, so this next one I want to talk about is my favorite. It made me laugh so hard. It says, a 50-year-old white woman really telling us Drake is not from the culture and only used hip hop culture. Wow. Just talk about Trump. The whole Drake Trump thing is so forced. I love how they called me a 50-year-old white woman. It's really funny. I think it says a lot more about you than it does about me. Like I feel like this comment is written by either a 14-year-old boy or like a 56-year-old man. Either way, they have the same maturity level, who only sees, like a youth and beauty as like a woman's only value, and therefore thinks that that's like the best way to attack a woman when she has a point that you don't agree with or that you don't like. It's silly. Uh, I'm not under any delusion that I like look like I'm 20 or something, but I also know I don't look like I'm 50. And I also want to say, like, these types of comments, they like, it doesn't bother me, but there could be, a young woman that's seeing that and thinks, oh my God, if this girl looks 50, and, if people think this girl looks 50, then what do they think about me? Um, or they get like this weird internalized idea of aging. And like, I'm white. I know I'm gonna age here on this channel probably like milk. Um, I'm super jealous of all my melanated sisters out there, aging like fine wine. But I guess this is, our punishment for not standing with y'all in the feminist movement. So just if you're reading that, just it's literally it's a sad man doing, trying to say what he thinks the best way is to like break bring you down as a woman. And it's cheap and it's lazy and yeah. And also, like, I don't think the comparison is forced. Like, I think it was super effortless for me, actually, to just make that comparison. No force needed. Okay, and then this one here says LOL copycat. I'm really not sure who I'm copying. If I haven't seen this video be made. So, I mean, if somebody else has made this video, please share it with me, link it. I would love to watch that. I would love to see what other people are thinking in this sort of realm, specifically in this comparison that I'm making. But I haven't seen it, so I don't know. The only thing, like this video has been one that it's been kind of in the works for me for like it's been in my head for a while, and I've been wanting to make it. But I wanted to release like other content before it and this, and like maybe build up my channel a little bit more before doing this video. But then Drake did this like newest, stunt with the lawsuit for like asking for paternity and involving Kendrick's family and stuff like that in it. And so for me, yeah, like timing, I mean, that was totally calculated and intentional. I don't hate the player, hate the game. It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. The only copying thing I could think of is I did watch Screw's video, which I shouted him out in my video. And when he was talking about being included in the lawsuit, he had said, Drake's acting like Trump or something to that effect. And I had this like outline already going. I was planning on writing like a more comprehensive essay on it, but I just did the outline and kind of just spitballed. But when I heard him say that, I was like, oh shit, the muses, they're working. And if I don't put this out, I mean, somebody else will. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about with the muses, hang, hang on. There is this awesome book called The War of Art. I think every creative, I don't know if my mic's good. There's this awesome book called The War of Art. I think that every creative person should read it, if I'm being honest. It's so good. And the muses are what he says, they come from Greek mythology, but what he says is that that is what sends artistic and creative or whatever inspiration. And they'll talk to a million people before one person finally like does it and listens. And so that's why like when you have like an idea of something and then someone else does it because you didn't, his whole thing is, well, it's the muses. They listen to the muses, you didn't. Um the art's going to get made or the argument's going to get made or the words are going to get written regardless. So every artist or creative person should tap into those muses. And so that's why, like I heard Screw say that one line. I was like, oh, it's the muses. Okay, I've got to make this freaking video, I guess. But again, if there's like somebody that you think tapped into those muses too before me and made the same video, please link it. I would love to watch it. I really would. Thank you. Next one. This chick has not listened to a single rap song until this beef, guaranteed. No, I've listened to rap songs before. Like I said before, I'm a casual rap listener. And I said in my video that, I'm biased. I like Kendrick. I've liked Kendrick for a while. I've listened to so the only album that I haven't heard a single thing off of, and I want to listen to it, is his Mr. Morale um, album. I really want to listen to that one because I know it was referenced a lot in the rap beef, and from what I've gathered, based on like what I've heard people say and talk about and read comments, is saying, that it's really introspective, it's, you know, personal, it's deeper, and I am here for that. So I really want to, I'm gonna listen to that album. If you want me to put that on the channel and listen to it together, then yeah, let me know in the comments of this video. I've listened to Good Kid, Mad City, the whole album all the way through. I absolutely love that album so much. It made me cry, especially like the Diana Thirst bit, like that just, oh, it got to me. Yes, love it. And I've heard a ton of songs from To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn as well. I don't think I've listened to those albums though in full. I've just heard a ton of songs off of them. So I love Doechii. I found Doechii through this, this beef and hearing, she was going on tour with him. So, and I've been listening to her album like nonstop. I'm obsessed. We love a bi queen here. Yeah, love her. And I've listened to, casual, I listened to Jay-Z. I've listened to Busta Rhymes, DMX, a lot of DMX. My parents growing up loved DMX, so I listened to a lot of Eminem. His like cleaning out my closet era. I growing up listened to that a lot because I related a lot to his like him lyrically. I had a similar upbringing. Same thing with like NF. But yeah, I mean, I would not, like I said in the previous response to another comment, like I'm not here trying to act like I'm some hip hop head. I this is just an outsider perspective. Yeah. Oh, and then the whole rap culture is incredible. I agree. I do agree with that. We can't pollute it by having filthy casuals like her profiting off of it while pushing their personal views. I'm not profiting off shit right now. Like, do you see how small my channel is? Like, I have like 100 and something subscribers right now. I'm not making any money off of this. I'm not. I'm just, this whole channel is just me sharing my thoughts, my ideas, my art into just the ether of the internet. Like, that's literally all this is. It's fun for me. I'm really loving making these videos. Like, it's a learning curve, but it's also just like I'm having like a blast right now. I really am. So yeah, but there's no profit. I wish there was. I wish I was profiting, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm sorry. I got a job outside of this, so yeah. Actually, I lied. This is my favorite comment that I've received so far. It says, "I swear by my life, I am dedicating myself to shutting down this channel. Drake's name is hot right now for both positive and negative reasons, but this video is nothing more than a cheap grift. Equating a black rapper to Trump is asinine and reeks of foul character. Some of your people feel too emboldened to speak on Drake's name just because he had beef with Kendrick last year, and we're noticing. Too many YouTubers have high opinions of themselves. As seen here, the needle drop, aka Anthony Fantano, got humbled real quick after the whole N-word gay controversy. Now we've got a woman not even entrenched in the culture, talking or rather likening Drake to Trump, claiming he is misogynistic and narcissistic, and citing a fellow rapper as proof. She is smart enough to reference the rapper and present it to the world as if it were fact, not realizing that when Kendrick made Not Like Us, he was also talking about her. Doom and Bloom, to me, is Robert Downey Jr.'s character in Tropic Thunder. If you know, you know." Wow. Okay. The fact that I have somebody who wants to dedicate themselves to shutting down my channel, does that mean I've made it? Because, like, I'm not making any money off of this. I mean, to have a hater so triggered by what I'm saying. If you want proof about Drake's misogyny and narcissism, you just have to, like, look at him, the way he's acting in this lawsuit and the way he treats women. I mean, look up the videos of him kissing that 17-year-old girl on stage. Look at him and how he slid into Millie Bobby Brown's DMs and stuff. Like, and that's not even all of it. Like, seriously. Get your fat, like, I get you're a Drake stan and you're like just really sucking Drake's cock right now, but he doesn't care about you. He doesn't know about you, and he doesn't care about me either. Like, come on, chill out. It's laughable how angry you are about this take. And I don't know. what the Anthony Fantano, I heard briefly about it. Obviously, I think saying the N word is bad, but I also think that a lot of white people are stupid, right? Like, and don't know any better, and they should, but they don't. And but I also think that they're capable of growth and reflection and learning. I don't think someone's worst take or worst moment necessarily defines them for the rest of their life either. And that can also be the same for Drake and Trump. Like, they could change my opinion on them. Like, it's not set in stone. Like, they could change, they could grow. They're just choosing not to. And that's my whole point, is that they are incapable of that growth and self-reflection because it challenges their ego. Thank you for being so like triggered enough to be like my biggest hater. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Okay, and then this is the comments that I really wanted to address the most in this video. It's, all the ones about, what about women? What about women? Like, yes, it's fair that to say women can be shitty too. Like, I agree with that. My whole thing was, I don't see this sort of thing happening to the same degree with famous or powerful women. And in fact, there's not that many super powerful women. I think in terms of like Drake's, power and cultural like notoriety, his like rabid stands, the only woman I think that could compare would be like Taylor Swift. And I'm not like a Swiftie or anything. I have no problem with Taylor Swift. But I also, Taylor Swift's not doing the shit Drake's doing or Trump's doing. We've never had a woman as a president. So, when we have, like, when Taylor Swift starts doing this shit, when we have a woman president who starts doing this shit, I will make an apology video. I will retract my statement. I stand by it. My comment to say, to one of the comments, like that's a fair point. I'm only, I only say that that's fair because, I don't think that I explained myself very well in the video because I wasn't trying to go off on such a long tangent. And, you know, it's fair to say that there are shitty women out there. I just don't think it's, comparable exactly, in my opinion. But I mean, this is coming from the perspective of a woman, based on like what I'm seeing, my lived experience. And, like if you're a man out there who's had nothing but shitty experiences with women in real life, like being really victimized by them, and I know men who have, I do. It's a thing that happens. Um, I can understand how your experience could shape that view. And, you not see this as like a wider cultural societal thing, but we do live in a patriarchy. Like that's just a fact. And in that, there are systemic things that protect men more than they protect women. And I understand, like, I can be biased here. So, but like, when you look at crime, like, men commit most crime, especially violent crime. So I just objectively, men are doing worse things, in abundance in society. Like, that's not to say that women don't do those things, but when we're talking about proportions and like, and if you're a man and this sort of descriptor does not apply to you, like you're not this type of man, don't be offended because I'm not talking about you. I'm not. Like there's so many amazing men in my life. Like my partner, he and I have been together for 9 years. Like he is incredible. I've have lots of male friends, male like role models. There are a lot of amazing men. So this is an attack on like all men, but when we are talking about safety and women and exploitation and abuse of women, not all snakes are poisonous, but we still are cautious. All right, and then I guess the last thing I want to say is just again, thank you guys so much. I know I talked about a lot of negative comments and responded to some of those things, but I mean honestly, the overwhelming majority of the comments and feedback I've received has been just so positive, and I'm so grateful for that. Like I have ton of gratitude here. I'm a new creator. I hope you consider subscribing. I don't know what this channel is exactly. I'm still figuring that out. I don't have a niche. I don't know if I even will ever have a niche. I mean, we'll see. I guess we'll see what people want versus what I want. And I really don't know what I'm going to do in that situation if, people are wanting a ton of one thing, you know, will that prevent me from doing other things that I want to do? I have no idea how I will react to that pressure. But right now this channel, it's still so new, it's still so small. I'm just kind of doing whatever. Just I have a lot of things planned, but they are like all over the place. Uh I hope you want to come on this ride with me and see where it takes us. But yeah, thanks so much.